Welcome back to another class on Gemara Journey with Rashi. We are in Masechet Berachot Daf amud bet. This will be part 2 of the Shi'ur. In the previous class, we had began the Gemara explaining that we brought this Baraita where it says that the person, when he comes home from work, he should first go to the study hall, then he should learn Torah, say Shema, and then daven the Tefillah of Aravit. We saw from there that this is the support to Rabbi Yochanan, where Rabbi Yochanan said, Ezu ben ha'olam haba, who is considered to be a ben ha'olam haba, zeh somech geula letefillah. That this is the one who makes the bracha of Ga'al Israel closer to the Shemoneh Esrei, meaning that once you say the blessing of Baruch Atah Hashem Ga'al Israel, immediately you begin Amonai Safatai Tiftach. Now I'm going to say it in Hebrew, Smicha geula letefillah. Understand that that's what it means. So one more time. What does Smicha Geula Tefillah mean? We want to go ahead and we want to try to make the redemption bracha, which is the blessing of Ga'al Israel, closer to the Shemoneh Esrei bracha. That means once I say the blessing of Ga'al Israel, I want to be able to begin the Shemoneh Esrei with the words Amonai Safatai Tiftach. I just want to show you, pay close attention, in Hebrew, all you're saying is Smicha Geula L'Tefillah. In English, look how much you have to go ahead and expound on it. That's why, Rabotai, it's very important to get the terminologies down. It becomes much easier. In any event, we saw over there that this Baraita was a support to Rabbi Yochanan that said who's considered to be Ben Olam Haba is this person that's Soimech Geula L'Tefillah. But we saw contra Rabbi Shua ben Levi. Rabbi Shua ben Levi said no. Tefillot be'emtza tiknun, that the prayer was instituted in the middle of the two Kriyat Shema, one for the morning and one for the evening. So let's just run through that again, and then we'll continue from where we left off yesterday. Amar Mar, the master said, Koreh Kriyat Shema mitpalel, recite the Kriyat Shema and daven Shemoneh Esrei. Misayelei Rabbi Yochanan. This Baraita is a support to Rabbi Yochanan. Davar Rabbi Yochanan, because Rabbi Yochanan said, Ezu ben ha'olam haba, who is considered to be a ben ha'olam haba, zeh ha'tzomech geula l'tefillah shel Aravit. Is this person that does smicha geula l'tefillah. Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi, Rabbi Yeshua the son of Levi, says, tefillot be'emtze tiknu, no, the tefillot, the prayers, meaning the Shemoneh Esreis, they were instituted in the middle of the two Shemas. If we go into today's Rashi, where we left off yesterday, zeh ha'tzomech, Rashi is going to tell us today, how do you get Hashem to listen to your prayer? And it's all about Smicha Geula L'Tefillah. It's all about being able to say Baruch Atah Hashem Ga'al Yisrael, and then beginning the bracha of Amonai Safatai Tiftach V'Yagid Tilatechem. So Rashi says in Dibra Matchil Zeh HaSomech, right? Rabbi Yochanan said, who is considered to be a ben olam haba is the one who goes ahead and he soimer geula l'tefillah. Rashi says, v'kol sheken de shacharit, and for sure the shacharit concept also, meaning for sure if a person does smicha geula l'tefillah by shacharit. Why over there for sure? Because over there is simple. The ikar geulat Mitzrayim b'shacharit hava, because the main redemption of Egypt, it was in the morning. If you guys pay close attention, Rabbi Yochanan is telling you right now, Ezu ben ha'olam haba, zeh geula l'tefillah shel Aravit. Why didn't he tell me Shacharit? Because in Shacharit, it's obvious. Since we came out from Egypt in the morning, so that's when the redemption happened. So that's where you have to go, you have to be Somech geula l'tefillah. But in Aravit, we don't know that. That's why comes Rabbi Yochanan, he's telling you, Ezu ben ha'olam haba, zeh geula l'tefillah. It's this person that goes ahead and he soimech the geula to the tefillah. So Rashi one more time, Rabotai, v'kol sheken de shacharit, and for sure shacharit, that if a person went ahead and he did the geula, the smicha geula l'tefillah, he's going to be considered to be a ben olam haba. Why? The ikar geulat Mitzrayim b'shacharit, because the main redemption out of Egypt was in the morning. Kedichtiv, like the pasuk says, mimmacharat Pesach Yitzuu b'nei Yisrael. On the following day after Pesach, after the Passover, the Jewish people, they came out of Egypt. Usmichad Geula L'Tefillah Ramzah David B'Sefer Tehillim. This hint, the hint for being Somer Geula L'Tefillah, David the Melech actually hinted to it in his Sefer Tehillim. How? Because it says, Hashem Tzuri V'Goali. Hashem, you are my rock and you are my redeemer. And then it says, Usmichlei, and next to it says, Yarcha Hashem B'Yom Tzar. Hashem, answer me on the day of distress. So pay close attention. He says in Tehillim in Perik Yutet, it says, Hashem, you are my rock and you are my redeemer, which is referring to the blessing of Ga'al Yisrael. When it says, Yad Hashem B'Yom Tzara, which is in Perik 20, he says to Hashem, answer me on my day of distress, which is basically prayer. So David the Melech hinted to the concept of Smicha Geula L'Tefillah already in a Sefer Tehillim. Now this is the piece which I want to speak about over here. This rashi is very important rashi. How do you get your prayers answered? Ve'amrinan beberachot Yerushalmi, Perik Aleph, and it's brought down in the Talmud Yerushalmi in the Masechet Berachot. Mi she'eino somech geula l'tefillah, one who does not do the smicha of geula to the tefillah, lemahu domet, to what is he comparable to? Le'ohavo shel melech, he is a dear one of the king, meaning he's beloved by the king. Sheba v'dafak al pitcho shel melech, he came and he knocked on the door of the king. Yatzah HaMelech, and the king came out, umatzo sheiflig, and he finds him that he left. Avhu hiflig, so too the king leaves. Now listen to this very carefully. What is Rashi telling us? Rashi is telling us like this. A person who does not do Geula L'Tefillah, you know what you're doing? When you're not doing Smichat Geula L'Tefillah, you know what you're doing? Let me try to demonstrate. A person goes like this. Baruch Atah Hashem, Ga'al Yisrael. Amonai. He doesn't do it immediately. He pauses. He says, Amonai. He says, you should know that type of person who just did that, you are compared to a person, one who's beloved by a king, where you are able to have any time access to his house. So you come and you knock on his door. Now when the king opens the door, you left. So what does the king do? He also leaves back. How is this comparable to us with the bracha of Gal Yisrael? Because what are you doing when you're praising Hashem? Basically, you're knocking on his door, you're giving all these praises. So now when Hashem comes down to you, and now he wants to listen to you, meaning start davening, but you didn't start davening. It's as if you left. So Hashem says, you know something, I'm also going to leave. So therefore, a person who does not do smich geula tefillah, his prayers are not heard. So what should he actually do? So the Gemara continues and he says, Eila rather, Yeh adam mikarev lakadosh baruch hu elav. Rather, a person, he should bring a Kadosh Baruch Hu closer to him. Umartzehu b'tishbachot v'kilusim shel Yitzhak Mitzrayim. And you should please him with the praises of the coming out of Egypt. Vehu mitkarev elav. And now Hashem is going to come closer to him. Ube'odu karov. And while Hashem is close to him, yesh lo l'dboa tzerachav. You should go ahead and you should request your needs. And that's exactly what we do. We give Hashem all the praises that we came out of Egypt. That's what we have in amud ve'emunah and amud ve'yativ. We have over there where we speak about coming out of the land of Egypt. Once you say the bracha Baruch Atah Hashem Ga'al Yisrael, immediately you want to start asking your needs. Why? Because now once you have praised Hashem, Hashem came down to listen to you. So once he's over here, immediately begin asking. Don't wait, because if you wait, then you're like the person in the story where it's as if you left and then Hashem leaves. So basically, he's not found with you while you are davening Shemona Esrei, if we can put it in that way. So one more time. Eila, rather, Yiheh Adam mikarev lakadosh baruch hu elav. Rather, a person should make HaKadosh Baruch Hu closer to him. How do you make Hashem closer to you? Basically, through how? Umartechu b'tishbachot v'kilusim shel Yitzhak Mitzrayim. You should go ahead and please Hashem, and please Hashem through praising Him of the coming out of Egypt. V'hu mitkarev elav. And now Hashem, He Himself is going to go ahead and He's going to come closer to Him. Ube'odu karov elav. And while Hashem is still close to Him, yesh lo l'dboa tzerachav. You should go ahead and you should request your needs. Okay, so back into the Gemara. Amar, the master said, Korek Kriya Shema Mitpalel, recite the Kriya Shema and Dam Shum Nesri. Messiah Leil Rabbi Yochanan. This Barat is the support for Rabbi Yochanan, Dam Rabbi Yochanan, because Rabbi Yochanan said, Ezu ben Halam Haba, who is considered to be Ben Halam Haba, Zeh Sumech Geula L'Tefila Shel Aravit. It is this one that goes ahead and he does Smich of Geula L'Tefila of Aravit. Rabbi Shub ben Levi, Rabbi Shub, the son of Levi says, Tefilot be'emtza tiknum. Rabbi Shub ben Levi says, no, you're not going to do over your Smicha Gulul Tefillah in Aravit. Why? Because the Shemona Esrei, they were instituted in the middle. Rashi says, Be'emtze tiknum, Ben Shnei Kriot Shema tiknu kol Tefillah shel Yom. Between the two Kriyat Shema, they instituted all the prayers of the Shemona Esrei of the day, meaning Shacharit Mincha Aravit, the Kasava, because Rabbi Shub ben Levi held, Tefillat Aravit kodemet l'Kriyat Shema. He held that the prayer of Aravit, the Shemona Esrei, precedes the Kriyat Shema. So according to Rabbi Shub ben Levi, comes out that a person is going to say the Shema of the Kriyat Shema, meaning in the morning. Then he's going to say the Shacharit of the Shemona Esrei, then the Mincha of Shemona Esrei, Aravit of Shemona Esrei, and then you're only going to go and say the Shema of Aravit. Okay. Continues the Gemara says, what did Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Shub ben Levi argue in? If you want, I'll tell you like this. They argued in a verse. They both had the same verse, but they learned it differently. If you want, I'll tell you like this. They argued in logic, in reasoning. If you want, I'll tell you they argued in reasoning. The Rabbi Yochanan held, Rabbi Yochanan held that the Geula, that the redemption when we're coming out of Egypt, also happened at night. How did it happen at night? Because you have to remember, everything started the night before, right? We went out during the day. Everything started the night before the day, where HaKadosh Baruch Hu came and he punished the Egyptians. He killed their firstborn. We were able to leave. It's just we didn't leave. We wanted to go out in the day where everybody could see the miracle of God. So we were we were already free people from the night before. So that's telling you over here. Rabbi Yochanan held that the redemption from Egypt also happened at night. So therefore, if it happened at night, so that's why it's very important for us to go ahead and do the Geula, the Smicha Geula L'Tefillah, even at night. Because now if you guys pay close attention, what did Rashi tell us before? In the Dibra Matchil Zeh Somech, V'koshkin te Shacharit, the Iker Geula B'Shacharit Ava. Why? How much more so by Shacharit? You have to go ahead and you have to do the Smicha Geula L'Tefillah, because that's exactly right. We came out in the morning. Oh, since we came out in the morning, so you have to do Smicha Geula L'Tefillah. But according to Rabbi Yochanan, since he holds that the Geula also started from the evening, we didn't fully come out till the morning, he's going to say, but it did begin in the evening. Oh, so if it began in the evening, just like you understand in the morning you have to do Smicha Geula L'Tefillah, so in the evening you have to go ahead and you have to do Smicha Geula L'Tefillah. That's what Rabbi Yochanan says. Ezu ben Halam Haba, who is considered to be a son of the world to come, it is the one that is able to go ahead and do the brach of Baruch Atah Hashem, Ga'al Yisrael, and then begin immediately Shemona Esrei of Amonai Siftat Yotach, or Fi Yagid Yelotecha. So one more time, the Rabbi Yochanan held Geula Me'orta Namehavi. The Geula, the redemption, also happened from the evening. But rather, the best Geula, meaning the full-fledged Geula, when they were completely redeemed, it did not happen only until the morning, meaning that they were redeemed only from the morning completely. But Rabotai, when did the redemption begin? At night. When were they fully redeemed? During the day. If I can try to give you an example, it's like a person, Chas v'shalom lo aleinu, he's in jail, right? And they tell him, listen, you're free to go. Okay, who's going to pick me up? You're free to go, just get out. Yeah, but who's going to take me? All right, so we'll have to call somebody, one of your relatives, let them come pick you up. Oh, they said they'll be here tomorrow morning. So when is this guy really free? He's already really free from the night before. In the morning, it's just they're going to take him out. But really, he's free. That's what Rabbi Yochanan is telling us over here. Really, the redemption happened at night. It's just completely, when were they completely out from there? Was during the day. Just like you could understand that during the day, since that's when the whole redemption happened, that you have to go ahead and you have to do Smicha Geula L'Tefillah. So to understand, the same concept is going to apply by the night. That's what Rabbi Yochanan held, the Semicha Geula Tefillah you also have to do by night. That's why he said you're going to first say the Shema, and only then you're going to daven Shema Esrei, and that's the variety that we brought as a support for Rabbi Yochanan. Rabbi Shua ben Levi said, no, Rabbi Shua ben Levi said, no, absolutely not. What is this? Kevin du lahavi ela mitzafra. He said, I don't get it. Since the whole redemption only happened from the morning, lohavia geula me'al. It's not considered to be a good redemption from the evening. Look what Rashi says. Geula me'orta lohavi. One second, let me just see something. I apologize. 1 second. Let me see if this is going in there. No. Shh. Yes, okay. I'm just, because if you see it clear in the Rashi, he says Geula me'orta lahavai, that Geula from the evening it didn't happen. But over here, if you look at over here, the way the Gemara wants to learn it, Geula me'al. So again, I think there's I'm just want to see something. 1 second. No, okay. A lot of times what happens is Rashi will sometimes go ahead and when it says over here, when Rabbi Shua ben Levi Savar, Rabbi Shua ben Levi held, Kevin do lahavi ela mitzafra, lahavi geula me'alita, since the whole geula really started from the morning, so really it's not a good geula. When is it not a good geula? So Rashi is telling you that it's not a good geula in the evening. That's why Rashi adds a few words different than the Gemara. If you'll see, sometimes you'll pick up on this, that Rashi adds a few words which the Gemara does not bring about. So look into Rashi where it says Geula me'orta lo havai, and that's what it really means. When it says over here, Rabotai, one more time. When Rabbi Shua ben Levi said over here, Kevin de lo havai ela mitzafra, since the whole Geula did not happen, since the whole redemption did not begin only from the morning, meaning that they were redeemed only from the morning completely, lo havi geula me'alita. So that means it was not a good redemption when? So Rashi tells you, Geula me'orta lahavi, that the Geula, the redemption from the evening, it wasn't. Hilkach, therefore, Geula de'orta lo chashiva, so therefore the Geula in the evening is not important. What means that Geula in the evening is not important? The brach of Ga'al Yisrael is not important. La'ahaduri alei simichat tefillah, to go back and say to go ahead and make the tefillah samach to the Geula. So basically, what is Rashi telling us? Rashi is telling us like this. Since the Geula really did not happen in the evening, so there's no reason for me right now to go ahead and make the tefillah samach ligula, because there was no Geula at night, according to Rabbi Shua ben Levi. That's why Rabbi Shua ben Levi says, you have to go ahead and what are you going to do? You're going to first say the Shema Esrei, and then you're going to go say the Berachot of the Kriya Shema, the Shema, and then you're going to bless the blessing of Ga'al Yisrael, because the Geula at night didn't happen. If the Geula at night didn't happen, why would I want the Smicha Geula? Why would I want the Smicha of Geula Tefillah to be at night if they never were redeemed at night, but really from the morning? In the morning, Rabbi Shua ben Levi will tell you, like Rabbi Yochanan, in the morning the Geula happened. Good. I agree with it also, that you have to have Smicha Geula Tefillah. But in the night, there was no Geula. The full redemption was when? The full redemption was in the morning. So what if you knew that you were coming out at night? Big deal, but when did you come out? You didn't come out at night, so it's not considered to be a good at a redemption. So therefore, if it's not a redemption, so why am I going ahead and I'm going to go ahead and try to make the Geula Samach L'Tefillah? There's no need for Geula Samach L'Tefillah at night because there was no Geula. Okay. So let's just do that one more time. Rabbi Shua ben Levi said, Rabbi Shua ben Levi held, Kevin do lahavi ela mitzavra, since the whole Geula was only from the morning, lohavi Geula me'alita. It doesn't come out that it was a good redemption at night. Rashi said, Geula me'orta lohavi, the Geula from the evening it wasn't. Hilka Geula de'orta lo chashiva. So therefore the Geula in the evening is not considered to be an important Geula, meaning the blessing of Brakata Ga'al Yisrael. Lahadur alei smichat tefillah, to go ahead and basically put back on it the prayer of the tefillah to be closer to the Ga'al Yisrael. Okay. So that was the svara. So let me just tell you outside. According to Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Shua ben Levi, they both argued in reasoning. Rabbi Yochanan is going to tell you that the Geula also happened at night. So just like there was the Geula at night, that's why I want you to do Smicha Geula L'Tefillah. Rabbi Shua ben Levi is going to tell you, one second, the Geula at night did not happen completely. It happened really in the morning. Since it happened in the morning and not at night, what am I doing Samach Geula Tefillah? When am I going to tell you to do the Smicha Geula Tefillah? That's specifically when the Geula happened. But if there's no Geula at night, why would I want the Smicha Geula Tefillah to be at night? So according to Rabbi Shua ben Levi, he holds that there's no Smicha Geula Tefillah at night. V'i bait emokra, and if you want, I'll tell you they argued in the verse. They both had the same verse, but they understood it differently. Ushneim mikra echad darshu. They both expanded on one verse. Dichti, because it's written in the pasuk, b'shav b'cha ufkumecha, when you lie down and when you arise. Rabbi Yochanan savar. Rabbi Yochanan held makish shechiva likima. You're going to compare the lying down to the getting up. Maki makri shema v'achar kach tefillah. Just like when a person gets up in the morning, we're going to tell him, what are you going to do in the morning first? You're first going to do Kriya Shema, and only afterwards you're going to go out and you're going to do Tefillah. Av Shchiva, Nami Kriya Shema, V'achar Kach Tefillah. So too by the Shchiva, when you lie down, first you're going to do the Kriya Shema, and afterwards you're going to do Tefillah. So that's what he says over there, you have to do Smichat Geula Le Tefillah, because he's learning it out from the morning prayer. If you look into Rashi, Rashi says, Ma kima kriya shema v'achar kach tefillah. Just like when it comes to when you're getting up, you first have to say kriya shema, and only afterwards you have to say tefillah. Rashi tells you, the b'shacharit, when it comes to the morning, kuluhum moidu dibayi mismach. Everybody agrees. Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi is also going to agree with Rabbi Yochanan that you need to have smicha geula tefillah. So really, Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi, they only argue at night. Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi is going to tell you you don't need smicha geula tefillah at night. Rabbi Yochanan is going to tell you you do need smicha geula tefillah at night. So right now we just saw Rabbi Yochanan savar. So one more time, Rabotai. Rabbi Yochanan savar makish shchiva likima. He compares the lying down to the getting up. Makima, just like when a person gets up, what does he first have to say? Kriya Shema v'achar kach tefillah, and then he has to daven Shemona Esrei. So therefore, you see over there, you have smicha geula tefillah. Av shchiva, so to when a person lies down, meaning towards the evening, nam kriya Shema v'achar kach tefillah. So to over there, you're going to go ahead and you're going to say the kriya Shema, and afterwards you're going to go ahead and you're going to do the Shemona Esrei of Aravit. Rabbi Shua ben Levi said, no, why did you compare the shchiva to the kima? Why did you have to learn out the shchiva from the kima? Maybe it's all the way around. Maybe he says it's he makish the shchiva likimam. Just all the way Rabotai. He compares the shchiva to the kima like this. Makima kriya shema samach limitato. Just like when a person gets up, meaning in the morning, you first have to say the shema close to your bed. Av shchiva nami kriya shema samach limitato. So too shchiva, also you're going to do the kriya shema close to your bed. Meaning when? Before you go to sleep. So it comes out that when are you going to pray the Aravit of Shemona Esrei? That's before the Shema. So that's why it comes with Rabbi Shua ben Levi and he says, I don't understand. Why did you want to learn out Shchiva from Kima that is going on Shema and Shemona Esrei? Why don't you learn like me? Compare the Shchiva to the Kima, just like by the Kima when you wake up in the morning, you have to say Shema next to your bed. So as Shchiva when you lie down, meaning towards the evening, you also should go ahead and say the Shema towards closer to your bed. Meaning you can't down Shemona Esrei now. So it comes out of here, according to Rabbi Yehuda, according to Rabbi Shua ben Levi, it comes out of here that you're going to say the Shacharit of Shema, the 3 Shemona Esreis, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to say the Shema of Aravit. Rabotai, we're going to conclude right over here, but we see over here the machloket between Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Yeshua now in the verses. They both learn out from the verses, when you lie down and when you arise. It's just Rabbi Yochanan wants to compare the lying down to the getting up through one type of lens, meaning, he says, just like in the morning you first say Shema and then you down Shemona Esrei, so at night you first going to say Shema and then you're going to down Shemona Esrei. So just like you have in the morning, Smicha Geula Tefillah, so at night you're going to have Smicha Geula Tefillah. Rabbi Shua ben Levi says, I don't get it. Why are you comparing the Shchiva L'Kima that way? Why don't you compare the Shchiva L'Kima like this? Just like when you wake up in the morning, the Shema has to be said close to your bed. So too when you lie down, the Shema has to be close to your bed. So when are you saying Shemona Esrei? Before the Shema. So it comes out to Rabbi Shua ben Levi. Yes, you do have Smicha Geula Tefillah in the morning, but you don't have smicha geula l'tefillah in the Arvit prayer. Rabotai, let's just go through the piece of the Gemara and then we will conclude with that. Amar, the master said, Korek Kriyat Shema mitpalal. Recite the Kriyat Shema and down Shemon Esrei of Arvit. Messiah Rabbi Yochanan, it's the support for Rabbi Yochanan. Dam Rabbi Yochanan, because Rabbi Yochanan said, Ezu ben Olam Haba, who is considered to be a ben Olam Haba, Zeh Sumei Geula l'Tefillah Shel Arvit. It is this one that does the smich of Geula to the Tefillah of Arvit. Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi says, Tefillah be'emtzah tiknum, that the prayers of the Shemon Esrei, they were instituted in between both of the Shemas. But my Kamaflik, what did they argue in? What did Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi argue in? If you want, I'll tell you the argument in a verse. If you want, I'll tell you the argument in logic. If you want, I'll tell you the argument in logic. The Rabbi Yochanan saw because Rabbi Yochanan held because the redemption was also in the evening. But the best way, the full-fledged geula did not happen only until the morning. Just like the geula in the tefillah, that's why we do smicha geula l'tefillah. So at night you had the geula. So then we're going to do smicha geula l'tefillah. Rabbi Shua ben Levi said, but however, Rabbi Shua ben Levi held, since since the complete geula did not happen until the morning, the evening geula did not count. It does not count. So therefore, in the morning you're going to do smicha geula l'tefillah according to Rabbi Shua ben Levi, but in the evening you're not going to do smicha geula l'tefillah according to Rabbi Shua ben Levi. If you want to tell you, they argued in a verse. Ushnehem mikro echadash, and they both learned it out from one pasuk. It's just how did they interpret it? Because the pasuk says b'shabach of kumecha, when you lie down, when you rise. Rabbi Yochanan savar makish shchiv l'kim. Rabbi Yochanan held that you're going to compare the lying down to the getting up. Makima, just like when you get up in the morning, kriyat shema v'achar tefillah. Just like in the morning, you're first going to recite the shema and then you're going to down Shemon Esrei. Av shchiv nami kriyat shema v'achar tefillah. So too by lying down, meaning at night you're first going to say shema. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to down. So we say according to Rabbi Yochanan, you have smicha geula tefillah by shacharit and by arvit. Rabbi Shua ben Levi held makish shchiv l'kimo. No, go like this. Compare the lying down to the getting up. Makim kriyat shema samach l'mitato. Just like when you wake up in the morning, the kriyat shema has to be close to your bed. Av shchiva nami kriyat shema samach l'mitato. So to the shchiva also has to be close to your bed. The shema, when you're saying it, should be close to your bed. It comes out over here. When are you studying Shemon Esrei? It should be before the Shema. So according to Rabbi Shua ben Levi, we see that in the morning you have to do smicha geula l'tefillah like Rashi explained, but in the evening he's going to tell you there's no concept of smicha geula l'tefillah. Rabotai, have a great day. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen ve'amen.